Local LA weekend anchor, Courtney Friel of KTLA out here. She's apparently been taken off of the air after the New York Daily News featured her, an excerpt from her book, which is entitled Tonight at 10, Kicking Booze and Breaking News. This book included some uncomfortable interactions that Friel had with Donald Trump, apparently, while she was also working at Fox News. So some of the parts of the story include, she claimed that Trump once phoned her and called her, quote, the hottest one at Fox News. What an honor. And then allegedly said, you should come up to my office sometime so we can kiss.
Who says that? I mean,
the guy who said you can just kiss them, you can just grab them and kiss them. Remember that interview?
Yeah. I mean, if that offer wasn't, nice enough to hear. So this all happened. So Friel's book, it was, as I mentioned, it was featured by the New York Daily News. Next day, she wasn't in the anchor chair at her regularly scheduled 5 o'clock slot in the evening. Nor was she in at 6, nor was she in at 10, nor was she in a chair at 11. And on Sunday, she again was not in the anchor chair at 5, 6, 7, 10, or 11. What a schedule.
Yeah, I like the way they included every single one.
I was like, man, this is gonna keep going on. So also, as part of her vacation package, she wasn't planning on going on vacation until after the following Monday, but KTLA seemingly disappeared her right after the Daily News excerpt was published, causing people to question the unannounced break. So is this like a conspiracy theory?
No.
Or maybe they just want to go on vacation, she's working too hard.
No, it's crystal clear because apparently a paparazzo caught up with her at a Whole Foods in LA, which I thought was fun, and asked, why are you not on the news right now? Because it was the weekend when she's supposed to be anchoring. She answered, that's a good question. I'm the weekend anchor, ask them. Okay, well, there you have it. Okay, so that means they definitely took her off the air. Now, we get to legal questions of, can you do that? Quick answer, no. So if someone complains about sexual harassment, whether it's someone at the company or the president, you can't punish them and take them off the air. Apparently, a source familiar with the matter said that her accusation against the president and her open support of Trump's many sexual misconduct accusers made the network question her objectivity. What?
Wow.
Wait a minute. If she didn't notice all of the accusers saying the president sexually harassed or assaulted them, then you should question her objectivity, because they definitely said that, and that's a massive issue. And wait, would it be objective to say that the women are lying or to not support them? Would it be objective to say the things that happened to me didn't actually happen to me? Is that what you want your reporters to do? No, your reporters are supposed to report the facts. And she's being punished here for reporting the facts, let alone the fact that it's potential sexual harassment or assault of her. I mean, it doesn't get any more callous than that.
It doesn't matter because she's a woman. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw Unbelievable on Netflix, but this is a whole series about this, how they convinced this woman to say that she wasn't harassed because it was inconvenient for her to be sexually harassed. And this is why people who have been victimized don't talk and they don't report these incidents, because this is the kind of backlash and consequences that they get. And you shouldn't have consequences for reporting your victimization. But that's the world that we live in. And you know what's funny is, like, how many more women have to say that Donald Trump sexually harassed them? Like, when will it be valid enough? Is it gonna take Ivanka to say that she got sexually assaulted by Donald Trump for it to matter? Because none of these women seem to matter.
Nancy Erica Smith, who represented Gretchen Carlson in the Roger Ailes case, said, quote, no woman can be legally retaliated against for speaking about sexual harassment. It's a protected activity under federal and California law. So KTLA might be in some trouble, and I think they should be, because it looks like they clearly took her off the air. But to me, actually, so that's a horrible, horrible problem. But there's another giant problem here, which is the media saying, we don't care if you're right. That's no longer the standard for being objective. The standard for being objective is being neutral.
Yep.
And neutral to the facts, neutral to truth and lies. Republicans and Democrats, Trump and anti-Trump people. It doesn't matter if the women were sexually harassed. It doesn't matter if you were sexually harassed. That's no longer the standard. The standard is political correctness. If the government says that's not you're not to report on that, then we're not to report on it. It might be factually correct, but it's not politically correct. And that is disaster for the media.
Usually it's like access. Like if CNN or Fox wants access to the president, then they'll do it this way. But KTLA is where it's confusing me. So if we hear this book came out, this excerpts here in the New York Daily News, wherever it was, how many people are gonna connect those dots and then turn on KTLA on the weekend and go, hey, that's that woman that was featured. I can't believe she's talking about anything on KTLA. She must be against Trump. It just doesn't add up. I feel like there was something else here that we don't know about.
No, but Jayar, that's a great point to bring up. Because why is KTLA actually doing this, okay? There's a couple of different reasons why, and it's not exclusive to them at all. This is actually a cancer that exists in almost all the mainstream media. So number one reason is we might lose viewers. Ratings. So if I offend Republicans, they might not watch my show. And the very fact that she's spoken out truthfully about Donald Trump might offend people, so we gotta make sure she's not doing the news anymore. Yeah. I mean, think about that. So that means your profit motive is driving the fact, not only in how you cover the news, but your decision to make sure you don't cover the news accurately for fear of offending some viewers and losing ratings and hence losing money.
But we have to check ourselves that we are in a dangerous place now where issues of humanity have become partisan. Like sexual assault should not be a partisan issue. It should be a human being issue. All people should care about sexual assault. But this is where we are now. You don't want to offend a Donald Trump supporter because it's fake news, because they've been indoctrinated to believe that everything that somebody who doesn't believe what they believe said is a lie, and that's dangerous.
And it's so ironic that it's the right wing that complains about political correctness, but then demands political correctness. Absolutely. I don't want you to tell me what Trump actually did. I want you to call it even. And if you don't, I won't watch your station anymore and you'll lose money. But there's one other aspect of it too. I think that's the biggest one. But the second one is access. So, well, if we say things that are true about Republicans, they'll get mad at us. And then Republican politicians won't come on our shows anymore. Now, I don't know why they ever care about that. Politicians are normally the most boring people on earth. And if you want to put somebody to sleep, put a politician on your show, okay? But they do care about it. And by the way, some of those politicians affect decisions that affect those companies.
Sorry, these politicians that say they won't go on air, Trump always talks about CNN all the time. If CNN invites him on and they have their normal nightly show and go on, he won't talk to Don Lemon or Cuomo, but he'll talk to CNN. He's like, oh, somebody's gonna listen to me? I get a chance to say something, he'll still go on. You're not losing access to Donald Trump by not reporting on actually what's happening. He'll call you names and still go on.
How many times has Fox crossed him and he still goes back? Come on.
Yeah, come on. Okay, put her back on air, do the right thing. Good luck with that. Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, Jayar. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.